Testing, testing, hello? Well, I spent the first chunk of this game without any sound on. Okay, recapping what I was saying before. Okay, I was going through and I was fixing everybody's gear. I was going through and I was fixing everybody's personal gear. And I've come to the conclusion, based off of thinking about it for the majority of the day, that I need to only take on one of the orbs, and then I'm just going to bomb rush the boss. I think that's going to be my best bet here. The orb I need to take out is the one that's the healing one. Exactly. So if I don't get the healing orb, I'm just going to reset. And if we complete this, then we're going to go back to the previous save. We're going to go unlock Emeralda's upgrade and save. And then as a bonus, I'm going to start playing the next game that I was going to do a little bit early. So I was going to take about a couple of days off before I started up the next title. But alright. For this we want Satan. We want Bart. And we want Rico. I think it's the red one. Yes! Alright, we got it right the first time. Okay. Okay. Should be just about dead. Because it only has 2,000 or 20,000 health. Alright, healing has been sealed. We'll see how well this works. Faye. Sean, correct me if I'm wrong. I seem to recall this part was, the boss had multiple forms, was that right? Okay. So now he should have 52,000 hit points instead. No, 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 no! God damn it! I tried to go down, it went up. Oh, fuck me. Fine. Since we're in this fight, we're gonna take this fight seriously. I'll just swap out Billy. Welcome, you're just in time. I accidentally encountered a boss I was not intending to fight. So that's how the chat said too, or more so, Lamo, oops.
Is this an optional boss or something?
Kind of.
Not optional now.
No, not optional now.
It's just you winning as members.
Alright, so that takes care of you. Let's go right after Deuce now. Actually, I need to fix something on that. First and foremost, Holy Light. Booster. It's not like Emeralda's using fuel. Alright, so he has 52,000 hit points. $4,200. Another 4,200. Alright, Sean, keep track. Actually, I'm gonna drop Billy out of booster. That was really dumb of me to do. Yeah, that's 3 500s. $4,150, so I'll just round that up to 4,200 again. Fix frame. Another 4,200. Time for the Jesse Blaster! $9,999. So mark 10K off of that number. Another 500. $4,100 that time. Yes, yes, I know Emerald is taking a pounding. And you want to try to lower her defense? Jeez. Leave Emeralda alone, for crying out loud. Okay, now we gotta fix her frame. Okay, so we're up to level 3, so we have a 99% chance of going into hyper mode. Let's do this. Hyper mode active! Please. Please, Emeralda, don't die. 4,100. Attack Faye all you want. Time to knock off another 10K. Infinity mode. Golden X. $7,993. We're not finished yet. It's true! Emerald and Billy did all the work and Xenogears took the glory.
Emerald is tanked and Billy did all the damage.
True enough, and Emerald is not a tank. Mind you, she has the second best non-Xenogear. Like, not counting Xenogears, hers is the second best. So, hers is third overall. The best one next to Xenogear is probably Seisman. But Seisman also has low accuracy. What happened? My gear won't budge anymore. The Zohar modifier has ceased functioning. It's probably the reason why our gears cannot move anymore. So only slight energy response coming from the core now. What about Ellie? What's happening to her inside that thing? The Bobbit systems bind on her should have worn off by now. So why aren't we getting any kind of response? You don't think we hurt her in that battle too? Faye, calm down. Sensors are picking up a response from a life form within Deuce. It's probably Ellie, so do not worry. I believe she's okay. Ellie, can you hear me? Ellie, Deuce is no longer active. It's all over now, so come out of there. Show me your face, Ellie. Ellie! What's happening? Talk? What's going on? I'm now detecting tremendous amounts of energy coming from within Deus. It seems as if something was sealed up until now has suddenly been freed and is growing enormously. It couldn't be. The wave existence? The wave existence? That's gotta be it. The wave existence was just freed from its cage of fleshly existence in Zohar. It's probably attempting to return to the higher dimension that it originally came from. Which means this is the after effect of the dimensional shift? What do you mean, after effect? It's like a shock wave that is induced by dimensional displacement. But so much energy? If this energy was unleashed here now. So much energy is unleashed. Then what will happen to Doc? Tell us. This planet will be annihilated. These numbers indicate that it has more than enough energy to take out the whole planet. What do you mean? Sean, don't tell me to calm down, Doc. You let me eat human. You can't be serious. We fought so hard, only to see this happen? Isn't there anything we can do? Can't we stop the after effect? Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do. Almost all machinery, including our gears, are out of commission due to Zohar having been shut down. This time, there's nothing we can do. put it to you straight, this is the end for us. This is freaking stupid. How the hell could it end like this? What were we all fighting for up till now? Vibrations are intensifying! It's happening! Hold on a sec. No, these vibrations are different. There has to be something else causing it. Look! This is rising? What is it this time? This is releasing its remaining energy and beginning to accelerate. If it continues to accelerate at this rate, it will soon leave the atmosphere. You don't think... Think what? That's Ellie. Ellie is moving, Deuce. Are you sure? I'm sure of it. Ellie's trying to save us by moving Deuce away from our planet. She's going to sacrifice herself. Again! That can't be. Oh, Ellie! We can't do anything. We can't just sit here and watch this happen, can we? Metal Deuce rising. Wait. There's still something I can do. What is it, Faye? Because Choo-Choo can still technically move. Choo-Choo is organic and not a gear at all.
But Choo-Choo sucks. We don't want Choo-Choo getting involved in this.
Pretty much.
Choo-Choo can save the day. No, I'm sure Ellie would rather die.
My gear still works. That's so hard. The power source for your gear is the only gear that now remains active is mine. Just like this, my gear and I made contact with the Zohar. We're the only ones who can move now. I'm gonna save Ellie. That is absurd! Even if you weren't able to catch up to Deuce, you will not have enough energy to make it back. Even so, I must go. Ellie's taken the whole burden on herself. If anything happens to her, I want to be there with her. Hey, just wait a minute. You know I'm not just gonna stand here and let you commit double suicide if that's what you're planning. Bart? You better come back alive, you hear? Promise me. Promise me that you'll come back. Then I'll let you go. Thanks, Bart. I promise. I promise you that I will return. With Ellie! You better. Yeah, of course. Alright, then get going! But... let's let him go, Satan. At this point, Faye's the only one that'll be able to bring Ellie back. There's nothing we can say or do about it. You're right. Faye, keep your promise. No matter what. Faye and Ellie. Both of you.
Ellie's kind of gone now, guys. Like, if you could just shut the fuck up so I can go and save her, please?
Come back home. We'll be waiting for Chew. I appreciate this, Bart, and the rest of you.
Shut the fuck up, Choo-Choo.
Well, I better get going now, but don't worry, I'll be back soon. I just had to burn my entire thrusters to catch up because you guys kept talking.
Yes.
I guess this will be the last journey you and I make together. I'm counting on you, partner. Choo-Choo's standing there and Emeralda goes like this. Ding! With one of her wings.
That's the end of it, they all come back and they find those two in a slap fight.
Psychedelic, man.
You're in magic naked space.
Where am I?
Magic naked space.
That's Ellie. This must mean that I'm inside of Deus? Not exactly. Your actual body is but a physical object. It has merely been absorbed into the Deus outer shell. Only her consciousness is here. Of course, the girl you perceive in front of you is also not a true being. Your consciousness is merely creating her image. The wave existence? No, that's not you. Who are you? Can't be. Is that you, Krellin? That's right, isn't it? Krellin! It was you who did this to Ellie. The path of Sephiroth has been connected. No one could stop God from returning to his world now. So what have you come here for, Lacan? I came here to take back the person I love with me, so set Ellie free. The Deus system has been destroyed. It's all over now. So instead I ask you, what are you hoping to achieve now? The time when all things started, the place where all things were one. I'm going to return there. What place? Before the beginning of the universe, in the inundated waves of the higher dimension, all things were one. It was the waves spilling out from there that created the four-dimensional universe of ours. Humankind, the souls of humankind that were born from there, are merely leftovers of those spilled waves. So, you're going back there? Is that what you desired? Lacan, why such reluctance to become one with the god? What attachments could you possibly have to this wretched old world? What meaning can be found in living out such short existence, hurting others, hurting yourself, grinding one another down, only to inevitably die and return to dust? Why, everything we could ever desire is here. No need to be troubled by the need for love. This place is filled with the love of God. I've not lost hope in humans as much as you have, Krellin. Someday humankind will come to understand one another. I sincerely believe that. How can you be so sure? Humans will never come to understand each other. You said that she is the person you love, but can you say that you even truly understand each other? All humans do is place themselves in a comfortable distance from each other and call that mutual understanding, spiritual unity, or true love. But it's all lies. Man cannot associate with others without first deceiving themselves. That is the way that they were created. But one being's ego can't determine everyone's fate. People have the right to choose their own destinies. That's why humans have free will. And what if that will itself was predetermination? What then? Oh, what folly. Humans are just primitive life forms that have no such thing as free will. Mankind was merely allowed to live in an imperfect state, as is, as will be. It is for this very reason, because humans have this wretched will, or whatnot, that humans must experience sadness and loss. For someone to gain something means another must lose it. It is impossible to make humankind share limited pains and affections. So I came to the conclusion that everything must be reverted back to where it all began. To go back when all was one. Waves, and nothing else. It is not my human ego, it is the will of the waves, the will of God. Well, that's alright too. We don't have to be perfect. Actually, being imperfect makes mankind live by helping each other. That's what being human is. That's mutual understanding. That's unity and love. I'm glad. No, I'm proud to be human. Ellie placed the future, tomorrow, in our hands, based on our choice. And she's working to keep Deus far from our planet. She's also trying to heal your heart. You, who wants to journey all alone to be with God. Can't you understand Ellie's feelings? Do you have to become one with God before you're able to comprehend all this? I understand. I know her feelings, as if they were my own. Yes, she and I are one. We don't need God's help. Well then, prove it to me. Show me this power of humans. Show me this love that you say can make you independent of God.
Seriously, dude, you gotta be a dick. Why you gotta be Dick?
Because.
Just wants his girlfriend back. Just let him have his girlfriend. Don't be a douchebag. You wanna go with God? Go be with God. That's fine.
Literally has power of God. Says he can win this fight without God's help. Oh no, you hit me for a lot. Oh no. Boot. I missed. That's fine. This is all good.
Well, that didn't do much.
I'm not trying to do much right now.
Are you just getting beat on until you go infinity mode?
Pretty much. That and I have the crisis ring still equipped.
Ah. So it's basically beat on you, beat on you, beat on you, beat on you. Super Saiyan mode. Ow! Well, someone's in infinity mode.
I rest my case. Power crisis doesn't work in your gear, sadly. Oh well. I do have another piece of equipment on that helps. I have the Holy Pendant on him, which doubles the duration of Infinity Mode.
Actually hit you.
No, it did defense down. Because Infinity Mode's only supposed to last 3 turns. With the Holy Pendant on, lasts 6.
Which is probably the one.
Hello, Shade. Yes, literally just finishing.
We waved bye-bye.
Although, once we do the, once we finish the cutscenes at the end and go into the credits, I'm going to reset and we're going to go out and do Emeralda's side story. And then I'm going to do the startup for the next game I plan on playing, which will be kind of a little teaser, because I'll start that probably on Saturday. Hey, it was Krillin. Krillin released me. Krillin? Yes, I came to understand after becoming one with Krillin. His heart was so full of sadness. That is why he desired for he and I to become one with God. Because that would be the return to the beginning of everything. He told me, you should be with him. That's what he said, you see. He already knew. Yes, he already knew how I felt. How you felt, where there was nothing we or he could do. He had no choice but to go forward, even if it meant he lost all feelings, lost everything that was human. For all humankind's sake, there would be no going back. Even looking back held too many memories, and he would have just wanted to go back, even though he couldn't. So please forgive him. Krillin loved people more than anyone else. I somehow knew all along. I just knew he was really that kind of person. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I was wrong. I thought sacrificing myself in order to save others was the right thing to do. But my actions only brought sadness to all the people who I left behind. And this sadness gave birth to even more sadness. As long as I still live with you, my life is not just my own. Ellie, that isn't wrong. To sacrifice yourself for others is a noble thing, even if it were to benefit yourself. It's no problem. There'll always be a person healed, one or the other. Love gains its original shine only when there is an interrelationship between the giver and the receiver. It is incomplete when one or the other is missing. The two are one. It was you, Ellie, who taught me that. I believe that is what it means to be human. I can now understand the true importance of it. I don't know if it's the right answer or not, but we have a lot of time to think about it. What Kron himself was looking for all along, we will find the answer to it all, ourselves. Thank you, Faye. Ellie.
Let's return to our planet.
That light. It's the point of contact with our world. But the dimensional shift has already begun. Will we make it in time?
Can we run?
If we're together, I can.
Hilarious light positioning commencing. Go with the camera angles! Go, go, go! Magical orb!
Brilliant. You.
There's no time. This place is about to be destroyed. Now there is no more God. This is no longer their planet. This is your home planet that you are now standing.
Brilliant. You aren't going.
Since that time, I have stopped being human. I have committed so many sins that any attempt at living like a human is impossible. The only one who could have forgiven me was God.
That's not true. I know they would understand. There's still plenty of time to atone for your sins. You of all people could do it.
Always the peacemaker, Anakin. Perhaps that's what it means to be human. But regardless, I cannot go. It's something I've already decided. I go to walk with God. even if there's no place left for me upon my return. I must go now.
Krillin,
That's really hilariously bad.
It's terrible lip syncing.
Actually, I envy you too.
Apparently, Krillion's voice actor is the same guy who did Liquid Snake. Boom! Sploosh.
Earth Shaker and Kaboom. That, thankfully, because it's in low Earth orbit, doesn't decimate the planet, whereas if it had been on the surface, it would have, because physics.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
No, it's all fine. They don't went sideways.
Who's the guy with the box?
waves from the explosion disrupted the ionosphere, making it impossible to get a visual. They were probably caught up in the explosion.
That's a lie! He'll come back. He promised us he would. I know it.
Bart, your voice actor is terrible.
Bart, you sound like someone whose fault it is for everything.
Emeralda, why are you an adult? I haven't unlocked the adult version of you yet.
Because they didn't want to have to animate the same scene twice. Chew, you sound like someone who shut the hell up.
Somehow I don't think they translated that.
You can do it, Faye. Land on the little bastard!
Billy and Maria are both pissed that they didn't get a speaking part in Bingo Talks Forever. Bart sounds like Wheeler from Captain Planet. This is probably my favorite song out of every single PlayStation 1 song ever.
Run through the cold of the night as passion burns.
Now we just have to rebuild civilization using one functional gear. No problem.
Ready to fight, and I felt close by your side. Like a proud wolf alone in the dark, with eyes that watch the world, and my name like a shadow.
Interestingly enough, the two writers for this game also wrote the stories for Sabin and Edgar from Final Fantasy VI. That's their first job for Square Enix.
Nice.
But just you and I can find the answer.
Yes, we are the ones who wrote the backstory of the man who suplexes his trains.
Of the world, we can run to the end of the world.
Before he took up goldsmithing, got transported to another world, got married, became the father of Hildebrand Vanderbilt.
Apparently, they also both worked on Chrono Trigger. I'm kind of sad that so much stuff got cut out of the end of the game.
Yeah, from what I understand, they kind of
They ran out of budget and time.
hardcore.
Because there were supposed to be a couple more Omni Gears,
Right.
including El Sesbin. Could you imagine an El Sesbin?
And angel wings, the songs of the season of
Yeah, apparently by the end there was only one guy who was left on the translation team.
Oh, Oh, I didn't know that. Apparently they didn't run out of budget. The budget was taken from them.
Yeah, I think it was like because they had Chrono Cross and there were other games that were coming up. And this, of course, it's a new IP. We can't be sure that a new IP will make money.
This was supposed to be a 4-year project that was told was being defunded after a year. Would it really explain why the second disc lacks so much?
Yeah. They were planning a lot more to it.
That is, basically, it's 4 years worth of development crammed into a year and a half. And then they saw how popular it was and they never did anything with it. No wonder they went to Namco.
Well, unfortunately, it's kind of Square Enix all over. This is really popular. We can't touch it. Just look at how loud the fans have had to scream at them in an HD remake of Final Fantasy VII.
Well, a lot of us have been screaming at Harada-san to get an HD remake of Xenosaga collection, and he said he'll do it if there's enough different voices asking for it. He says the same people asking for it over and over again is not going to cut it for him. He says he won't ever believe anyone says they'll buy multiple copies of it. He needs to see multiple different people themselves saying they'll buy single copies. And to be fair, that's a good business standpoint.
Yeah, but Square is really guilty about it.
Yeah, but this isn't Square though. Namco is the one that holds Xenosaga.
Yeah.
And Harada-san is known very much for actually talking with his community and, you know, responding to them properly, answering them. Kind of a lot like how Yoshida-san is.
That's right. Of course, Konami can have the rights.
There's an empty shell of the mass driver as a dungeon, and you can... Oh.
Pull the lever.
I would love to see them just touch up the graphics a little bit for this and just release it on 3DS.
Like, take the character sprites.
Clean them up a little bit.
You can take the environments. The environments are already fully 3D. You can take the environments and, like, redo them. And then you can take the character sprites and you can actually map them to an actual 3D model.
No, don't.
You can do it in such a way that they look exactly the same, but they have full turnaround. And then it would all match up, and that little sort of like jarring stuff. And then otherwise, the style it could stay the same, and it would just be HD. It would be smoother.
You can get it on PS TV, but it hasn't been touched up. Yeah, I've thought about that, but why buy it on PS TV when I have the physical disc right here? Yay, Sophie, you made it just in time for the end.
Xenogears episode 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty. So, time to go and do Emeralda's story. Earthed. Emeralda's story, and then we're going to preview the next game. If you've been following my Twitter, you probably know what the next game is going to be. I posted it about a week and a half ago or so. But I'm not going to spoil it for people, but we are going to go take care of Emeralda's story. Once we have Emeralda's story done, then we'll put on the new one. And we're gonna go take the MVP. Well, both MVPs, really, when you think about it. Go outside. No. No. Where's the lighthouse? I think it. No, the lighthouse is over here. It's along this coast somewhere. That's the orphanage. I don't remember where Ernitrank fell to the ground. No. But it's around here somewhere. Aha! No, that's the church. The Tower of Babel. There it is. This tower has been here long before Shivat flew into the wild blue yonder. People put a light on top of it to make it into a lighthouse, but no one knows what's inside. Because world maps, that's why. The city we saw from Emeralda's ruins. Coming a long way from there. Yeah. I'm Joey Wheeler. I'm gonna have to be bought. I'm gonna pilot my red gear. Yeah. My headcanon is that the fact that Maria can stand on top of Seisman's head while it's at a depth that could crush a submarine, and she's not even wearing a dive suit, just tells me how badass she is. Let's go, swordsman. I'm not sure which has the harder head, Seisman or Maria. I wasn't paying attention to what I just got out of that chest. I remember seeing the Coca-Cola commercial for Final Fantasy IX. That was stunning. UFO photo. These are the parts that are really awesome, but they're expensive as balls. Where do I go in here? I can't remember. I'm not sure if anybody's noticed this, but Xenogears lands. Seisman lands. Emeralda turns from Emeralda into Crescents. That's Big Joe's shop. What's this? Gee, Godfather. It's reminding me a bit of Fallout. What's this movie? A record of Zabon culture that died out 4,000 years ago. Stop it. Who's this woman? Yang, as she appeared in the Zabon Empire. But I don't know who her host body was. She resided inside the Prime Minister, manipulating the world from behind the scenes. To resurrect Deus? Beginning, yes, but later it was different. Many people then couldn't have children. They were defective humans, so she did it all over again. Right before man was about to be killed out by war, a new being was born to foster the next generation. Remember the missiles in the mass driver facility? That was the most important thing to the Zaboim people. Because of that, we now are descendants of the few strong people who survived. Slipping economy, rising crime, urban blight, nation of fanatics looking for their own living space, believing in religious sect leaders and gathering around totalitarian rulers. These people were cut off from the next generation thanks to genetic damage. Would have died out if left to their own devices. So Ali and I took the hopes of the people and created Emeralda. Okay, now where do I go? Spot in here I have to go. I'm just trying to get the cutscene. Please and thank you, Sean. I am currently in front of the news station. I am... The compass is here. Sure, while you're doing that, I'm going to try to get to a military... I'm right near the military base. South, north, east, west. Don't think that works, Selfie. Okay, I'm right next to the military base now. I'm finding manhole cover. Manhole cover. Awesome. Thanks, Sean. Ooh, Z charger. Free, too. Stream delay is about 7 seconds. June Mermaid. Where are we? Congratulations, Ellie. Another year has come and passed. Yes, Happy New Year, Kim. I don't know what it is, but just now you sounded like an old person speaking. No, well, this time last year I never thought the war would come this far. Yes, but we managed to get by without getting involved. It's not over yet. Why, at this very moment, people are still dying. Let's stop talking about this. Let's not dwell on the past year. Not the start of the new year. Yes, well, today at least, I want to spend a day without worrying. Stupid idiots. Bunch of fools. Kim, you're too loud. I don't care if they hear me. All the people here are also fools. Kim! Think about it. What's the purpose of fighting each other on such a tiny planet as this? Fighting out of fear of being hunted into a corner? Rushing into a fight as if there were only so many reserved seats to the right of life? Starting a war is stupid. Inciting it is also stupid. Killing people as an act of terrorism or as protest against wars that kill people is just as stupid. They're all fools. Kim, I felt sorry for that child. But I don't think people in ravines destroyed the generator with that intention. They don't have any other ways to express themselves. The government is the one to blame. Is that a good enough reason for that child? Or for those dead people? It wasn't much of an operation. It was difficult, but there was a chance to win. We'd have won if we had better equipment. The child would have been saved if there was electricity. It's not just that child. 5 people died in the hospital. The ICU didn't function. Stupid, just fools! Humans, creatures are meant to live. Why do they want to die out? Why do they strangle themselves? Humans are defective creatures, a bunch of fools. That's why genetic damage is up lately. The birth rate is also going down. Only 30 years to live. Nature, this planet, won't allow humans to live any longer than that. Am I a fool too? I had a physical at the hospital today. They said I can't have children because of hereditary genetic damage. I can't create life. I'm a creature waiting to become extinct. Am I also a fool? No good. It's not gonna work. Somehow we must break the spell, or humans on this planet will die. No, I don't care about humans. Life itself will be ruined if we don't do something. Some pure life, not cursed. Pure life. Basically, Selphie, the main character, Fei Fong Wong, has been reincarnated along with Ellie throughout countless lifetimes, and this flashback is from a previous life where they created Emeralda. And because of that, Fei is now experiencing his past life. This is the new spirit vessel that will break the curse. It hasn't awakened yet. The form was created by nanomachines. But neural simulation hasn't been done by the assembler tower yet. It's physically stable, but it doesn't function as a living creature yet. A nanomachine colony? No matter how many times we rewrite the hereditary codes, the impressions embedded in our bodies cannot be stopped. It was necessary to pursue this further. We had to recreate the molecular now. Actually, at the atomic level, by referring to the structural patterns of you and I. This child holds our futures and possibilities. Can this child be the angel who will give us more time? I remember. Long ago, you, Kim, died. Right before town died. It was because soldiers of town tried to use me. That's right. The memory in my soul. It was left in me for your sake. While I being held, Krellian told that I, the ultimate work of art that technology gave birth to. Yes, I knew I was thing. Look at my body. Different from Maria, Margie, and Ellie. Human imitation, but different. Kim and Ellie said, I was Angel. Yes, you're the child of I, or Kim, wished for. Kim has been a part of me in my blood, passing his memory down the generations for the past 4,000 years. Existing for the day that the child who Kim was never able to embrace for so long would be born. Okay. Thank you for being substitute Kim till now. But it okay. I be strong and make Kim and Ellie proud that I their child. What? Faye, body so hot. Faye, hold me tight. Don't let go. Faye? Body. I became adult. I not get in your way anymore. And if I remember correctly, yes, her stats went up. Awesome. And that is the story of Emeralda. So we're gonna go outside, fight something, and show off Emeralda's difference in combat. Yes, Emeralda is an awesome character. Now I gotta find my way out of here. Awesome. Sophie, you want to see lasers? Do you really want to see lasers? Size Ben, it's showtime! Alright, let's get out and save. Alright, there's actually a save point right here. Damn it! Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Seriously? Alright. Well, at least I saved already down here beforehand. I could just do this cutscene again some other time if I feel like it. But, yep. Time for that preview then for the stream that's going to be starting very soon. First and foremost, let me grab proper memory card. Ah well, I'll worry about finding the memory card later. Or they can be right in front of my nose. No. Here we go. Put the appropriate memory card in. Are we all prepared, Sean? For the preview for next stream? Closing the CD tray in 3, 2, 1. I don't have that, Sophie. You do. No, I don't. Keep it away from me. Yep, we are gonna start going through Xenosaga. We're gonna play all 3 of these because I've only beaten 1.5 of them. And then we're gonna play Xenoblade Chronicles. And hopefully finish before Xenoblade Chronicles X comes out. Because I'm planning on streaming that as well. Now this game, I will probably take time in between streams to level grind a bit.
Yes, sir.
Doctor! Dr. Masuda!
What is it? Did you find something?
Yeah, we followed the corridor from the lakeside. It matches the location described in the
That must
research
be it.
paper.
Good. Show us where it is.
It's different from the others.
I knew it!
It's over there.
No. Because in Xenoblade Chronicles, there's no gears. There's no max. Well, that's not entirely true, but... they are loosely connected, if they're even can be considered that. Wow, Keanu Reeves.
Start the experiment. Open up an interconnection.
Roger. Opening interconnection. Connecting with dummy protocol.
A-line protocol zone secured.
Opening cage partition. 60 seconds to release. Beginning countdown. 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51.
All monitors clear.
3, 2, 1. Partition open. Proceeding with Cosmos body formation.
Body formation complete. Commencing Enfield mapping.
Proceeding with Encephalon construction.
Mapping percentage at 76, 77, 78.
Encephalon construction complete.
There's noise appearing in the temporal lobe.
What's the problem?
It's on the left side of the temporal lobe. I'm showing slight stimulation of the synapses in section 818. It's within permissible bounds, though. Do you want to abort?
No. Let's keep going. Just stick to the menu. I'll try for a direct approach. Back me up.
Roger. Launching Nataraja connection system.
Which one, the blue hair or the red hair? Because if it's blue hair, or if it's the red hair one, that would be Xion.
Password accepted. Commencing Nataraja boot up sequence.
Alan, there seems to be a problem with the visual field connection.
Ah, I see a small break in the MT field, route K12. It looks like the bi-directional link in the V4 field is lagged too. Hold on a minute. I'll fix it now. How's it now, Steve?
Okay. Looks good. Let's keep going.
Roger. Proceeding with Cosmos host separation.
Morning, Cosmos. How do you feel?
Good morning, Xion. All systems are normal.
Well, how about introducing yourself?
I am an anti-gnosis humanoid fighting system, serial number 0000000001. Development name KPX, abbreviated name Cosmos. As I am currently configured for simulated battle, my output is limited to 22% of its normal capacity. My estimated weapon specifications are...
All right, that's good enough. Thanks.
You are welcome.
All I have for you today are the usual startup tests. Sorry to wake you up just for that. You'll have to go back to sleep once everything's checked out.
I see.
Do you feel sad or anything?
A predetermined set of emotions has been hard-coded into my emotion module to better facilitate interactions with humans. In order to better facilitate a relationship with you, Chief Engineer Shion Uzuki of the Cosmos Project Vector Industries 1st R&D Division, I will emit an expression such as sadness only when that response is deemed necessary. However, the emotion module of my program has determined that this is not necessary at this time.
Or she could have answered no.
I guess you're right. I, of all people, should know that.
Your understanding is appreciated.
But you know, Cosmos, I've got mixed feelings about all this. Of course, I'm happy that you're awake, but the fact that you'll go back to sleep makes me a bit sad. On the other hand, the next time you wake up, it may be a time of much bloodshed. So deep down inside, I hope that day never comes. Understand?
The algorithms I have been programmed with do not support the comprehension of illogical human thought.
Well, I hope you'll be able to understand someday.
Nope.
I will do my best.
All right, Cosmos, shall we get started? Alan, let's pick up from process 277 where we last left off.
Roger. Placing target drones in the encephalon. The drones are set to random movement and enemy ambush. How about a test run before the mission, Chief?
Sure, let's do that. Did you get that, Cosmos?
Affirmative.
I'm a bit rusty, so you'll have to bear with me here. From now on, enemies will attack. Keep your eye on the attack order to avoid taking unnecessary damage. Defeat the enemy on the right first, as it can attack everyone at once. Because the enemy in the middle has high HP, it's a good idea to defeat this using tech attacks. Enemies are separated into 3 types. Some are effective against certain types, so study the description of each attack. It begins. That and who would have thought one of Miyuki's inventions would come in handy are the two things I remember the most from this game.
All processes to 300 cleared.
Chief, the data transfer is going smoothly. The A-line protocol is looking good.
It sure is. The response levels are really good.
If we can maintain these levels, we'll have some great results soon.
Yeah.
Chief?
Hey, Alan. Let's skip all 300 level processes and start from 400.
Huh? 400? Chief, but that's...
I feel pretty
Thank you,
confident
Sean.
this time.
But, Chief... Remember what happened last time? Had we waited 10 more seconds to intervene, we wouldn't have been able to get you back at all. Can't we at least test it out in objective mode?
You know we can't get precise data that way. I'll be fine. If something happens, I'll get myself out. Besides, you want to test it out as well, don't you? We spent all night building the native A-line protocol.
Well, yeah, but...
That settles it. Let's get started.
Alright then. But if anything happens, I'm gonna shut it down from here. So don't press your luck.
All right, all right.
And don't deviate from the program.
Okay, Mom.
Jeez, this is so typical of her. Will she ever stop to think about the hell I go through for her?
You know, sir, the way you worry about Chief Uzuki all the time. I'm surprised you haven't keeled over already.
Hey, that's enough. Is the 400 level program ready to go?
We're ready to go anytime.
Then start up the program. I want detailed reports from every monitoring station. Any abnormalities, and I'm shutting down immediately.
Your orders, Xion?
This is going to take some getting used to. Controls are different from gears. So I'm used to pressing X for confirm, but now I gotta press circle. We're gonna get up to the first save point, and then I think I'm gonna call it here, because this is only just a sample.
Do you really think this is a good idea?
All battle systems are go.
is. Who would have thought one of Miyuki's adventures would come in handy? It's possible to pawn Aegis by selecting Aegis in the submenu. Or select Aegis from the menu. You may pay with varying different weapons. Furthermore, the sub-menu will change slightly. W Act. This is available when the same weapons are equipped in both arms. 6 AP is required. Either cannot be used. Item this cannot be used while piloting an Aegis. Move changes your position. So make your exit the Aegis, your turn ends. Reduces the amount of damage received.
Status check.
I don't see anything unusual. All systems are stable. It's looking good. This ought to make up for last month.
I sure hope so.
Cosmos has reached the checkpoint. Entering process 431.
Replacing targets with Type G drones. Commencing display.
Alright, so I'm gonna call it here. Please look forward to it. Thanks a lot, everybody. Bye-bye.